KCAA.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Palmtrees in Progress Presents on NBC KCAA 106.5 FM and 1050 AM in the Inland Empire and worldwide on all streaming platforms. I'm your host, Erick Osario, and here's our better half of the show, Andrew Berkeley Big Dog Tavares. There he is. Hey, what's up, Big Dog? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
Doing good. Sorry you weren't able to make it in studio today, but glad you're able to still stream in on Skype.
Of course. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you don't have a car.
Oh, are you not? Are you carless right now, Andrew?
I'm carless.
Okay, we'll definitely get into that in a bit.
Okay.
We'll definitely be getting into that in a bit. But as always, we got a great show planned for the listeners. We'll be chopping it up, going over some news articles that we skimmed and pretended to read, as well as talk about some of the most recent viral videos that we've seen. And we'll also be before that, we'll be introducing our very special guest, Red Cup Reggie, and play some music off of his new project, The Pregame. But before we do that, want to catch up a little bit?
Yeah, dude. So, what were you up to this weekend?
I was minding my own business. You should try it, but coming a little hot. Where were you? Were you actually in California this past weekend?
I did. I stayed here.
Okay.
It was really chill. It was a chill weekend. There wasn't much to do, so we just kicked back and just did our thing here. We watched some football this weekend, so it was opening weekend. I don't know if you catch any games.
Oh, yeah. What's up with the Dolphins beating the Patriots, right?
How'd you know, man?
Hey, come on. I watch sports, baby. Let's go.
I'm glad you do. Then we can talk about it.
I thought a good segment of the show, Andrew, would be me talking about sports since I don't know anything about sports. Like a cold read of me just doing the highlights of the last week's episodes. I mean, that's what I talk about games, episodes. That
would be awesome.
Last season, actually, that makes sense. Last season was better. Yeah, but so I think that'll be pretty cool. Something we'll bring up in a future segment. What do you think about it, Andrew?
I like that. I like the idea because this is fun. It's funny for everyone to catch up on the sports with Eric.
Yeah, and I won't be able to pronounce pretty common known last names like Rogers or something like that, something along those names. Let's go. Yeah, man. So you were out in Cali just watching, barbecuing and stuff like that, watching the old pigskin get tossed.
Exactly, that we did. That's pretty much all we did. I mean, we ran errands on Saturday. Nothing crazy this weekend, dude. It was too much traveling.
Did you win any money in Vegas the week prior? I know you were up in Vegas. Where'd you stay at?
We stayed at the MGM, and no, definitely no money made.
Did you? How much? Okay, let's go through it. How much you lose? How much you lose?
No, I probably lost around $300, so it wasn't too bad, but it's nothing to come back with. And overall, I probably spent $1,000.
Woo, let's go, man. I want to, Andrew, why don't I go to Vegas with you, bro? I'm usually on the strip with like a 12-pack of natural lights or something, just walking around, drinking in public. I'm like, this is Vegas, right?
Dude, it was 110, so we were by the pool the entire time.
Let's go.
We were by the pool the entire time.
110, huh?
Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, that sounds like when I was in Laughlin, it was like 115 the entire time.
I was going to say, did you hear about that storm that hit Havasu?
Oh, no. What about all those single moms? Those hot single moms in Havasu? I hope they're okay.
They probably fell off the boat.
Oh, yeah, I imagine. Someone fell off the boat for sure. It's my boat now.
Yeah, dude. There was a huge storm out there, and a lot of boats sunk. Oh, I'll try to send you some videos, but a lot of boats were sinking, dude. The size of my dad's boat. They were just tipping over. The waves were really bad.
Wait, did your dad's boat also sink?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. You said the size of my dad. Just kind of snuck that in there.
Sorry, I meant size of my dad's boat.
Okay. There you go. Just brag about your dad having a boat. Kind of messed up. All right. Well, nice catching up. And I think we'll get into one of Red Cup Reggie's new songs, Intro to Red Cup Talk, off his new project, The Pregame. So let's get into that. Then we'll bring him in shortly after. Sounds good?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. All right, man.
Okay, yo, Listen, I didn't move to California for money and stardom. I came here for Rashard and Renee, I beg your pardon. Had to fight for custody to be a good father. Now think about that last line, that's why I grind harder. Put my life in these verses, my blood is the ink. My flow sail on water, my words never sink. My story started low, but I'ma end high. Without no wings on my back, baby, I've been fly. Soaring over mountains, I'm gliding and never falling. I stayed in the gym shooting, now that's why I'm balling. Some of my peers stuck like cars with engines stalling. I've been elevating since I answered to my higher calling. I've tapped into the source, my inner light it be glistening. Supply the streets with good vibes until my mission ends. Staying 10 toes, homie, I've been cold. Even in heated situations, I never fold. Weapons blow, heaven knows I lost a lot of brethren, yo. Gotta move swift in this jungle, you can't be stepping slow. Drama, I let it go so I can think clear. Manifested an empire, now I'm right here. Still on my grizzle, man. Boy, I done went from the ciphers to the booth to the offices with them execs to get kicked out of the offices, back in the cipher, back in the booth. It's all a cycle, man. But I'm right here, though. Let me tell you like this. Peep it. Yo, had 2 deals, I've been dropped twice. That really had me thinking that I'm not nice. Had to check myself. Recentering my crown. When you learn the business, they don't want you around. They want you high off pills, doing lines and drinking. They don't want you starting companies, making plays and thinking. Once I overstood publishing sinks and merch, I invested in myself. Hit the streets and with the work, selling red cup bags, shirts, hats, and socks. Had lines of customers like I was back on my block. From New Orleans to Atlanta to Chicago, going hard. Yo, I was on the plane more than I was in the car. A major mindset, but I'm moving independent. The hustle's never ending. Long as the earth is spinning, I'm shaking and moving. I'm winning and losing, I go. Green light is my mentality when I'm on the road. Yo, red cup nights, the brand, of course. My outfit so fly, it need a passport. I'm what you get when passion and Hennessy collide. The red cup hustler supplying the world with vibes. You know what I'm saying? This the pregame, baby. Red cup nights, the pregame. Rather see a million before I see fame. Red Cup Reggie or Reggie Wade.
Ooh, and that's just the intro right there. There you go. All right, Red Cup Reggie, thank you for coming out and having the time to be on the show, man. Appreciate that. That was a jam right there off of, that was intro to Red Cup Talk on the pregame, yeah? Available on all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So that one just dropped, correct?
Yes, about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, congrats on the drop for that. Those, man, you could hear the quality in that for sure. That's some nice jams right there.
Thank you.
How many songs does the project have?
6.
Oh, it's a nice little 6 EP right there.
6,
yeah. That's good. Well, cheers on the. We got the red cup. I got my coffee in my red cup right now. Yeah. Cheers. Let's go.
Got a little something strong in mine, but
there you go. Yeah, man. Well, let the listeners know who may have not been tuned in to the last episode you were on, and where they could find your music and all your drops.
This project can be found finally on all streaming platforms under Red Cup Reggie. Type in the pregame or type in Red Cup Reggie, Red Cup Nights in the pregame, and this should come up. It's everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, Shazam, Google Play. It's YouTube Music. It's everywhere. Finally, because it was a headache for me to get this out, man.
Okay. And I'm curious, why was it so hard to get out? Was it some samples that weren't clearing, or what's going on?
The samples, but more so than the samples.
Yeah.
You know how when you like use some of these streaming platforms, they give you like UPC codes and ISRC codes?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I didn't want to use that this time, so I purchased my own.
Uh-huh.
And because I did that, bro, I promise you, my plan was to drop this on my birthday, which was August 6th.
Oh, I did see the videos and a little upset I didn't get the invite to that.
Oh, my God, man.
That party looked awesome.
They gave me so much. I mean, I had to prove I owned the copyrights. I had to prove that I wrote the songs, all because I didn't want to use their codes.
Wow.
Yeah, so
we're talking about like the companies, like DistroKid kind of companies, those codes.
Yes.
They really are trying to push for you to use that, right?
Yeah, because if you use their codes,
you get a little smaller of a percentage.
There you go.
Right. Yeah.
You already know, right.
So they're making it difficult for I mean, that's kind of cold-blooded, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not even fair, man. Like they wanted to know what company. Oh, I said this is my company.
Right.
I own them. I purchased them.
Are you guys not listening to the songs? He has his backpacks that he's selling. Red Cup, let's go. Come on. He's talking about it. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so you had to prove that it was your jams and you recorded all that. You owned the rights to it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Jumping through hoops for that, huh? Well, glad that you were able to finally get that cleared out and all that. I'm sure you're proud. I can't wait to get into more of the project. Honestly, after that intro, I'm like, oof, set the precedent for that. Let's go.
Thank you. Man.
Yeah.
I just added the album right now, Apple Music, straight to the phone.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
Well, Andrew, you're an Apple Music kind of guy, huh? I'm kind of Spotify over
usually
here.
Spotify, but I got taken off a premium account, a family premium.
And that's something else this project has taught me. It's like they the two major platforms people use, Spotify and Apple Music.
110%. Yeah. I know Tidal does pay artists more, pay artists more out, but like for the general consumer, they don't really care. Unfortunately,
right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I get that.
I've never had Tidal. I've never been on Tidal before, so I mean, don't you have to pay for it? Right?
Like $9 a month.
Oh, there you go. So like a little cheaper than Spotify.
Stay with Apple Music is better. Stay with Apple Music.
Oh, there you go.
Be honest. I like the money Tidal pay, but stay with Apple Music.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man. So do you have any visuals dropping off of this project, or?
Yeah. Well, actually, there's already one visual out for I think it's track 5 called "Sipping on Branson." But the song you just played, I'm actually flying back home to Baltimore to shoot that. My homeboy Prophet.
Yes.
Prophet. He's a dope videographer in Baltimore, and he has this new set. At his studio, so I'm going to shoot half the video on his set, then the other half on the street I grew up on.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I'm real excited about that because that song almost sounds like I'm doing an interview.
Okay,
so
right,
yeah. Sense for me to go back home and shoot that. You feel me?
Man, you got to shoot those visuals when you get them done, and we'll have to throw them on the air.
Oh, perfect. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. For all the viewers on KCAA radio.com, they're catching the live stream, and then they'll see it on YouTube shortly after.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of followers from the last time you guys had me on.
Oh, awesome, man.
I'm for real, man.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, well,
dude, I was going to ask, how are those books going?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Oh, so the books are going great, and actually, I'm actually going to drop a ABC book and a book about maps probably sometime towards the end of October. So once I get because the last time I think I told you guys about the Black History book and the math book. But a lot of people have been asking me, can I do something for like a younger audience?
Okay.
So what better than to start with the ABCs?
Yeah, there you go.
I mean? Everything starts with that. ABCs because you see color first and you learn your letters. So I'm gonna drop those two things probably sometime next month.
Oh, awesome!
And and then maybe when I drop that, I'll come back up and I won't have my red cups. It'll be a whole different interview.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And are they self-published or do you
self-published? But next year, I don't want to say too much right now, but I got a publisher that wants to work with me, and I'm leaning towards going that way just so I can expand the reach of the books.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I notice a lot of celebrities on their downtime, whatever, they drop like children's books or make children's books. Have you heard of that or?
Of course, that's because a lot of them ain't making no money through streams.
And that's what I'm thinking.
You feel me?
And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you guys have like a plush job. You guys are sitting on this, and you guys need to take money from other like cats. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
Owen Wilson, I think you're chilling. You don't need to make a children's book.
Yeah, you already getting $100,000 to act, man. Like, get out of here.
I'm still watching Wedding Crashers, man. Come on.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's a classic.
That's one of my favorites.
Oh man, I always wanted to crash a wedding. When I was younger, my brother used to crash quinceañeras. So when it was at the appropriate age. So, it was been like 15 or 16 or something like that. But, yeah.
Oh, man.
Ed, you got anything to drop?
I've never crashed a wedding. Never crashed a wedding.
What about a party in the neighborhood?
Never. I actually heard of these kids that are doing it in New Jersey a lot.
Oh,
they just walk into people's backyards.
Talk about New Jersey more before we preface it.
Yeah, before.
Because why? Why were you...
I was in Baltimore 2 weeks ago too.
Oh yeah, what part?
Yeah, it was more of the suburbs. Honestly, it was.
He asked which part, Andrew.
Was it like Middle River or Essex?
Glen Burnie. Closer to Middle River.
Okay.
It was closer to like DC.
Oh, so you might have been like in Bowie, Maryland, or like I think I know where you like Fort Meade, where the Air Force base is, and all that. If you were close to the
it was over
DC.
there. It was cool. It was a cool part of Maryland. I mean, there's so much like land out there. Like when you have a house,
Yeah,
it's nice. It's way different than California.
it's a
You have to,
lot
like,
greener out there too than it is out here.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's so nice out
Actually,
there. It's
get
so
real
green.
seasons,
Yeah, no, not just summer all year round. Oh man.
man.
And the weather's probably getting nicer right now, right? It's
That's
cooling
why I
off.
can't wait to go back in 2 weeks, because the fall is like that. Fall has always been my second favorite season, because when the trees turn colors and that breeze come through,
Ooh.
you don't get
Yeah,
no fall
yeah,
out
yeah.
here. It's like it's just hot that it get kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot of inspiration, I'm sure, just feeling that and feeling the cool breeze. Yeah. I'm sure
Yeah.
some cool jams got written over there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude, that would be good for like the music video too. You guys will be putting out.
That's one of the reasons why I'm going back home to shoot. To see you already there with me, right? That's one of the reasons why I'm going back there to shoot that one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be sweet, dude. Wow. Yeah, what purposeful thing. And look at the cup, dude. I love the big red cup.
It's a little small joint too.
Yeah.
A little
Let the
small.
listeners know where can they find all your product as well.
So right now it's still the same. Go to my Instagram page, Red Cup Reggie or Red Cup Nights. However, I find, because I'm such a perfectionist, but I finally got this website 92% to my liking. So I'm thinking I'm finally gonna launch it. Maybe before Black Friday, but my plan is probably to do it around Black Friday because everybody's spending money. But right now, get my products from my IG page, Red Cup Reggie or Red Cup Nights. And I gotta give you guys the small one too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you guys both the small one and the big one.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got y'all.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
Got
that. Yeah, stoked for that. Yeah. Hey, Andrew, you want to try our best to cover the news before we get into some more of Reggie's jams?
Yeah, no, dude, for sure. I want to see what you.
Let's hear your news jam. Let's hear your news jam. Andrew, news. Andrew, break the news jam. Let's hear it.
I thought you were gonna hit it with it. Where's the news?
I didn't. We didn't. We've been for the past couple of weeks. We've been contemplating on recording a news jam. Obviously, we have all the equipment to do it. Marijuana might take a heavy effect on why we haven't gotten it done. Whoops. News. We're getting in the news. Do the news. Thanks, Andrew. Could have covered me. Could have had my back. Thanks for that.
I'm trying to look up some news.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it. I got a good one.
Start us off.
All right. So, remember this one, Andrew? I think I brought it up with you. Sent you the link. A Florida man was arrested after sneaking out on his wife to go see a prostitute on their honeymoon. So, I mean, you guys think you guys got relationship issues, at least on
about that.
Yes. So, I guess there was a 34-year-old man who snuck out of his hotel room where his newlywed wife was sleeping, and to go see a woman he found online. So, you know what I mean? Like, how bad of a honeymoon? Like, does it have to be? What was the argument they got into prior to that? Like, he's just looking online. I'm assuming Craigslist or whatever, and like, So I guess he arrives to the Hyatt Hotel where they had arranged to meet. And shout out to everyone who's collecting those Hyatt rewards points. Am I right, Andrew? Probably.
Hi, I'm a Hilton guy.
Oh, excuse me, la-di-da, bro. So he was surprised to be in the middle of a prostitution sting by local police. So, I mean, next time, I guess it's better that you're at the Hilton, Andrew, because I'm guessing the local police everywhere. Hyatt probably has some kind of deal where it's like, hey, use our spot for prostitution stings, and you know what I mean? I'm sure they get some kind of discount or something like that.
Exactly. I think
Oh,
they're doing
man.
exactly that.
What do you think about that, Andrew? What are your thoughts about that?
That's pretty crazy. I don't know. That's wild. But I could see it. A lot of these hotels can be ran by like
That's what we're talking
shady
about.
owners, shady owners.
I met the person who's wasting the money on getting married and then is going to spend more money on a prostitution. I don't know, man.
That's a weird honeymoon you got going there.
Yeah.
I don't know how it takes a turn for the worse like that.
I'm
Maybe she said no.
Oh no, they didn't consummate the marriage at all, huh? He's like, well, got to go do something else.
Yeah, he's like, I'll be right back.
Oh man,
I think it's legal there, right? Is prostitution legal in Florida?
I don't think prostitution is legal in Florida, man.
You would know.
Why would I? I know Disney World is over there. That's about all I know about Florida. Oh man.
got the
Reggie, what are your thoughts
All
about
right.
that? Are you married? Are you a married man?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah, there you go. And on your honeymoon, you gotta hope that it's not a rough night that you're gonna have to go look for a prostitute.
No, see, I think in that situation, man, I think he probably had a relationship with that prostitute. She might have been heartbroken that he got married. So he felt some type of emotional attachment to go give me one last trick. You feel me? Like,
That's a spin.
Oh,
That's a twist.
man.
He was
Like,
very
that's
highly
weird.
suggesting honeymoon in Florida.
Honeymoon?
He wanted to get there too.
Oh my
Florida.
gosh.
He's like, let's go to Florida.
There's Goofy and Mickey Mouse are in Florida. Let's go.
He's like, let's stay at my favorite hotel. It's a great spot.
The Hyatt. I'm not having to pay for our hotel during our honeymoon, thanks to all these Hyatt reward points. They need to sponsor our show. How much I'm throwing them out.
I was gonna say, yeah. I don't think they're one of our sponsors.
Yeah,
That'd be
I
a
figure
cool
so.
sponsor to
Yeah,
have.
that would be cool. We'd be doing tours all the time. Palmtrees and Progress presents tours, sponsored by Hyatt.
Dude, I like your shirt. We need a shirt like that. The jet. That's what we'd be taking. We'd be taking the jet.
Oh, man, this is. I don't want to talk about too many other artists right now while we got Red Cup Reggie here, but it's from it's a Currency concert show from UCR.
I thought that's what that was.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I saw Currency. He pulled out Nipsey Hussle that day too. That was really cool. Yeah. It was at UCR, and which was funny because UCR, university, a bunch of stoner show. You know what I mean? We had Currency, Big Boy, I think was the big headliner. But during Currency's set, he had Trademark and Young Roddy, his whole camp and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then he has this feature from Nipsey Hussle. So he actually pulled him out during his set, and that was pretty cool. That was the only time I was able to see him. But the whole time I was thinking, I'm like, man, there's so much weed getting smoked on this university.
Oh my God.
If I knew that's what school was really about, I would have not just stayed at RCC.
That had to be a dope show though, man.
Yeah, it was an amazing show. Yeah.
Currency is definitely one of my inspirations to keep going independent because he has like a dope core following.
Oh yeah, man.
They show up for him all over the country.
Yeah, do you remember the month after month era when he was just dropping?
Yeah, he was
Yes, dude. Mixtape month after.
Yep.
Me, my sister, my older sister, my cousin, and a bunch of friends every month would be like, "You get that tape yet?" Like, yeah. And then like, oh, if it was a day late, like, oh, you didn't go on Dat Piff yesterday, bro? Like, come on, like, you sleeping?
Dat Piff days, yeah.
Oh man, that was always good times. Would just be cheap, like looking forward to that session, to the new project and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But now we're looking forward to the new Red Cup Reggie projects for the sessions. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. So, what's your drink of choice in those Red Cups usually?
Well, Hennessy is number one.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Hennessy's number one. After Hennessy, I'll probably say Douce.
Ooh, I had that recently. It was good.
And vodka makes me kind of crazy and violent, so I kind of stay away from vodka. But tequila. I tried LeBron's new tequila this past weekend. It's actually pretty good.
Oh, I don't even know what that's called.
Lobos.
Lobos. And you ever hit that yet?
It's actually pretty good.
I haven't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had the Rocks. Does he have a tequila? Someone came through with the Rocks tequila or something like that. Whatever alcohol he has. And I just kept making rock bottom jokes. I was like, the rock bottom. It's people's elbow. It doesn't matter what you say.
I liked him as a wrestler, but he got some of the corniest lines as an actor ever. But he destroyed G.I. Joe, man.
Oh no,
he killed G.I. Joe for me, man.
Oh, we don't want to get into that too much either. Yeah, was it like Marlon Wayans in one of the G.I. Joe movies as well too?
Yes.
Yeah, I just keep wanting to like reprise his role as Smokey. I'm like, I think he's sold out. Oh man, yeah, it's good stuff. And you got any articles you want to kick down?
Dude, I was gonna actually talk about this Nike article, dude. The $800,000.
Ooh, I did hear about this.
Shoes. Yeah, you sent me this, and I thought that was pretty crazy. Reggie, there was $800,000 worth of Nike shoes and clothing.
Oh, you talking about down in Memphis?
Yes.
It was for sure Meek Mill. It was for sure Meek Mill's, right?
Look, man, I'm not going to dive too much into that. All I'm going to say is,
let's go.
The black market is about to be lit. You feel me? Like,
oh man,
the black market about to be lit. All those retros get ready. They probably stole all the retros.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
As if people thought it was hard already to get like authentics or replicas and stuff right now. It's gonna be flooded. You're right.
That was like an old school mafia job. They actually hit a train. Like, who does that these days? Like,
oh man, some cowboys. I mean, every time I go to Knott's Berry Farm, they do that to me when I go on the train. Me and my daughter are kind of scared every time. We're like, oh, Grace, chill out.
oh man,
Don't move. Oh man,
That's insane. No, but
So
that's crazy, man.
it was 800,000. I never heard a number, so it was 800,000 worth.
Yeah, that's what it says. $800,000 worth.
so what is that? What is that, like 5 Jordans?
Oh,
Something like that.
That was Tuesday night. I know. I'm sure. Like, I got to go on StockX and see what's already on there.
Right, right. Or you gotta hit eBay. Hit eBay and offer up.
Yeah, that's where. Yep. I think that's where I bought my last catalytic converter. Was the offer up. I'm sure it was straight. I'm sure it was legit.
Oh man.
Yo, that is
Change my
wild.
location to Memphis right now.
I didn't know that they hit a train. That's where they got it from. I don't know why. I just assumed it was a semi or something like that. But
Yeah, it was a train, man. I didn't know the price until he said it though. Like, wow.
yeah. Man, it really makes me feel like a wimp for like always being scared of like graffiti on trains and stuff like that. You know, I'm like, oh wow. I was like, nah, man, like I'm dipping my toes in some real stuff over. Never mind. This is just weak stuff over here. Besides my flares. Hey, what song do you want to get into? You sent me 4 of them. What's the next jam you want to get into?
You can just go in order. You can go to track 2. I think track 2 is that's the one I emailed you with a
All
clean
right,
version
sounds
of.
good.
Run This Bag Up.
Yeah, okay.
Produced by Chris Carr.
Yeah, okay. Run This Bag Up. Available on all streaming platforms by Reggie Witt.
Right place too.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Andrew? Where'd you go during that session? What was going on?
I want to go take a peek. What my dog was barking at, dude. I don't know if you guys can hear the dog in the background.
No. Luckily, we couldn't. But what was the dog barking at?
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. I have my nephew running around. I hear him. Benny's running around over there.
Oh,
So
good
maybe
old-
they're
good old
chasing the
Benny.
dog.
Well, that was Run the Bag Up by Red Cup Reggie, available on all streaming platforms on the new project, The Pregame. Oh, man. Something beautiful about Ubers and Lyfts nowadays, right? You can just pregame down something right before you go through.
Get it?
Yeah. It's like they're going to be outside for 5 minutes after they pull up. Before they start charging. That's a lot of drinks. I mean,
Too many sometimes.
yeah, too many sometimes. Listeners of the show know that I just got kicked out of Pixels not too long ago, probably because of that.
Oh my gosh.
No.
He's a menace.
The
He's a
security,
menace to society.
the security guard was just giving me a rough time, and I made fun of his weak beard. He had like very patchy beard and stuff like that, and all I said was, "Hey, don't worry about it, player. It's gonna grow in one day." and
all he needed.
oh, exactly.
That's all he
Oh,
needed.
banter off.
That's all he needed.
He's like, oh, that's it. Oh, you struck a nerve. I struck a nerve.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess I cyber bullied him in real life on accident. I didn't mean to. Oh man.
You're such a bully, man. Why do you got to do that?
So,
You're just working on it.
do you use a lot of the same? Do you have a lot of the same producers for your songs, or do you just kind of shop around?
Normally, well, the past year and a half since COVID, I've been using this one producer called Low Key the Chemist out of Atlanta. And of course,
Okay.
my homeboy Dynamite, he been my brother for like the last 15, 17 years.
Yes.
But this particular project, the 2 main producers are this guy named Chris Carr and this other guy named DJ Chop-A-Lot. So I like the first 2 songs you played, Chris Carr did both of those. The next one you'll play, DJ Chop-A-Lot did. So like this project was kind of, like I said, I wanted this project to be special for me, man, because I had an idea one night, and what happened was my plan was to go to the studio and record this whole project on the Tuesday and then drop it on the 6th on that Saturday.
Oh man.
So every song you planned, I recorded on August 2nd with the exception of one. So yeah, these songs hold like a little special place for me.
Yeah.
'Cause I was trying to challenge myself to write them one night, go to record on the next day, get all the paperwork right, and drop it on the weekend.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And the streaming services were just holding you up on that.
Yeah, they rained on my parade. They wasn't trying to have that.
Hey, at least it wasn't your work or your work ethic that held that up. It
Nah,
was them.
not
You know
at
what I
all,
mean?
man.
It's just the haters, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, but I gotta ask, have you worked with these producers in the past?
I've bought beats from DJ Chop a lot before, but I never really put anything out. This is my first time putting anything out with either one of them. And like, as you know from the last time we talked, I'm a real hip hop head, so I like that nostalgic sound. But I think the guy Chris Carr, he's able to combine the nostalgic feel with a modern twist.
Okay, little
So that's why I
808s
like
with it.
right. And then DJ Chop a lot. He got that bounce. The next song you play, you'll hear that he got the bounce. So
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
man. Like I enjoy working with both of these guys. I'm gonna work with them again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Jinx.
Nailed it, had you.
That's that synergy between y'all. You feel me?
Yeah. You could never tell that he's from Orange County or that I'm from Riverside. The way that we talk, that's wicked awesome, bro. All that New Jersey. This fool's going to New Jersey too much, and I spent too much time at the beach.
Oh, you got
Or
the
not enough.
double red cup right now too. I see you,
Yeah.
homie. Like
you know,
he
feeling a little
double
bit,
cupped
feeling
over
a little
there.
bit like Lil Wayne right now. Do you remember that interview of Lil Wayne when he would always double cup his styrofoams and they'd be like, "If I got heroin in my cup, I got heroin in my cup. It's okay." Like because he was leaning
he
super
wasn't
hard.
joking.
Yeah,
The crazy part, he wasn't
yeah.
joking.
It was very much liquid heroin. I was like some promethazine coating. R.I.P. Pimp C. Oh man, DJ Screw. The list goes on that. Am I right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's one thing that amazes me is the fascination with still like promethazine and codeine and all that stuff like that. Like, I mean, obviously, I have sipped it before in the past
too.
with some Sprite and Jolly Ranchers in there. Too much sugar
Okay,
already.
so I'm curious. Your first time drinking it,
Mm-hmm.
what did it do to you?
Oh man, made me tired, just drowsy.
You had a whole cup.
Oh, I don't know how much I'm sure I didn't make a mix correctly. I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
the
I don't
first-
think I threw a 4 in a pint or an 8 in a pint. Yeah, as
Got
they
you.
say nowadays. You know.
First time I did it, it just felt like, you remember how when you would have a vinyl and you would just, the DJ would grab it and it would just say,
Oh, got that
That's
DJ Screw. There you go.
that's literally what it felt like.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
just went slow. So that's
Chopped
not a
and
high that I
screwed.
like. So I never did it again.
Yeah.
Shout out to the brothers in Houston that do it, but that ain't for me. You feel me? Like,
I love the sound that kind of came from it.
Yeah.
DJ Screw, Pimp C,
Yeah.
all that chopped and screwed jams and stuff like that. Love it, dude, straight up. But yeah, I mean, at a certain point, you're like, that's not good for us, guys. Like, we can't be continuing to drink this stuff. Like, same thing with any opioid. You know, it's like. All right, I love what it did, the noise that we got from it. But speaking of that, now that's what I call music. Dropped something that I thought was pretty gentrified. Was a kind of like a chopped and screwed thing. Have you heard of that? It was like reverb and slowed down.
what you like?
Now that's what I call music. I don't know if you know
That's what you call music now, the way
Yeah,
it
yeah.
sounds.
No. Now that's what you call music. Remember those compilation discs?
Oh,
Cisco
yeah,
was
yeah,
on the
yeah,
first
yeah,
one with
yeah,
the Mambo
yeah,
number
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
It was like just a bunch of different artists, like whatever was playing on the radio. Now they recently.
He loves these. He
I
loves
do.
these.
I don't love them, but I just, it's amazing. It's like on 73 now. That's what I call music. And I saw it. I think I talk about it so much that Instagram and Facebook knows me. So like I'm scrolling through my stuff and I get a sponsored from them, and it's like slowed down and reverbed up. And I look into it. Basically, it's their version of chopped and screwed.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No
crazy.
DJ Candlestick on there though. I'll tell you that.
Man.
Yeah. So
We
that
have to
kind.
check that out. We have to check that out. You're gonna play a song on the radio.
Yeah. Next week I'll have to play a song on the radio. I don't want to miss up Reggie's hour slot right
Definitely,
now.
definitely gonna have to get that in next week.
Hey, I know you said we talked about some hip hop stuff last time you were on the show. Did you see? Was it West Side Gun? Was it Conway the Machine? Someone from Griselda actually played at AEW, that wrestling event. There's like.
You put me on point with something I didn't know.
Okay, so like
recently.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think last week. So WWF, you know, they have the AEW is like another thing. I think Chris Jericho owns it or something like that. I think it was Conway the Machine. Andrew, you looking it up?
And the fans knew his music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People were stoked, and it was like what it reminded me is Limp Bizkit did that one time for Undertaker when he came out for SummerSlam or WrestleMania. He played his performance or walkout ring music live, and I can't remember who it was from Griselda. But he played it live. All this chain just super thick on his neck, bro. Dope, and the crowd was getting it.
See that's the expansion of hip hop, man. It's gone past just the streets now. It's everywhere.
Oh yeah. And like I think we were talking last time too. I was like, oh man, the way that they reference like WWF lines all the time, like WrestleMania 5 summers in a row or something like that. Yeah, I'm like, yes.
Yeah. That's dope. I didn't know that though, but that's dope though.
Nope, can't. Dude, yeah, wow, they actually canceled.
Oh yeah, it was West Side Gun performs on AEW's Dynamite. Yeah,
and that makes sense because West Side Gun, the one that he's the real animated one that be screaming. So that kind
of hey yo, is
right.
that one?
Right. That makes sense. Like,
right. Oh man,
that makes sense.
Before you leave, I got to show you a meme of West Side Gun before I just got sent today. Before you get out of here, yes. It's great. Hey yo. I can't get over it though. Oh man, Andrew, you got anything you want to ask?
I was looking. No, right now I'm looking up Conway the Machine and all this. They had to cancel their tour.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. So you doing any live shows right now, or how's the show circuit going right now?
That's what I'm working on right now to promote this project. I have one lined up October 29th in Houston. Well, I'm sorry, 2.
Ooh.
One October 29th and one October 30th in Houston. But I'm gonna add some more stuff before then because I gotta get the word out. I mean, my numbers are doing pretty good right now, but I need to get in front of people. Like this interview is definitely gonna help.
Oh, glad
but I need to get on stage a little more to promote the project and of course to promote the merch.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, I know the merch. For like artists nowadays. I remember back a couple years ago, Chance the Rapper made more money off of his 3 whatever when the coloring book dropped, I believe, and then he just had all the 3 merch. He was talking about how he made more money off of the merch sales as opposed to
his music sales.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when everyone's streaming stuff, how's that going?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
stream. It's not even almost. It's unfair. Like you 10,000 streams barely gets you $150. You feel me?
Like, let's say that for listeners one more time. How much?
10,000 streams, barely in all caps, gets you $150.
Oh man, there you go.
It sucks, man. Like, so that's why you have to have something else to push. Like vinyl sales have gone back up. They don't want to report that, but vinyl sales have gone back up. CD sales are rising again.
I haven't seen
cassette tapes have gone back up. Yeah, so it's like one of the reasons, bro, why I put this project out is because you can't really fight the machine. You gotta somehow integrate with it. So the pregame, that's my offering to the machine. But my real Red Cup Nights project, that's not going on streaming services. When you buy one of these bags, you're gonna get a link. Take a picture and you download the real project.
Oh,
you feel me?
Yeah,
that's
cool.
2023.
Like
a lot more ownership right there. A lot of more ownership on that. Yeah. Hey, respect to that. I love that.
I like that.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
It's like what people are getting on Spotify and streaming are going to be the Dat Piff mixtapes.
There you go.
And if you want a real album, you want to get the real album.
Yes.
Got to go through. And hey, man, you got an album and a Red Cup.
I mean, I mean, you can't.
Sounds like you're losing if you do not make the purchase.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to tap into the EDM market too. I got a couple of EDM artists that I'm writing for.
Oh, really?
I'm getting ready to tap into that market.
Ooh,
yeah.
Andrew's probably stoked. Andrew's, are you still rolling right now? I can't tell. His eyes look super dilated right now.
Perfect tag team, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's peaking right now. He's peaking.
Hey man, don't set me off. You set me off on a bad trip.
A lot of people don't know that he's actually at a rave. That's why he has the fake background on him right now. Thank you for having the DJs put the music down for a second, Andrew. Appreciate that.
So, hey guys, thanks.
Hey, steal me Vicks Vapor Rub, dude. Like or Vicks whatever. Like I don't need it in my eyes,
dude.
but I need my nose is kind of sinuses are kind of messed up.
I got you. Don't worry. These kids keep handing them out.
Oh man. All right, let's get into one of these other. You got something to say, Andrew, before we get into a pull-up game by Red Cup Reggie?
No, so you read my mind. I was gonna say we should get into the next song.
All right, hell yeah. Well.
To the baddies and the queens, this song is about y'all. To keep it 100, we couldn't live without y'all. The reason that we put up points and go and ball. Behind every great man stand one of y'all. You got drive and finesse, you get into it. Girl, anything you put your mind to, you go and do it. You got the grace of a model, you fierce as a lion. You light up any room that you in without trying. You been working all week, tonight you outside. About to link with your girls, hit the spot and catch a vibe. Don Julio, gold bottles of the Mo. Any room that you in, you the star of the show. Go. Your clothes show your curves, your heel game nice. Your skin got a glow, your head looking right. I see you, queen. I see you, queen. I see you, queen. I see you, queen. It's ladies' night and they up in here flexing. Bottles keep coming all night to they section. Toast to the bag, toast to the vibes, toast to the life. Y'all having a good time. It's ladies' night and they up in here flexing. Bottles keep coming all night to they section. Toast to the bag, toast to the vibes, toast to the life. Y'all having a good time.
All right, we got a pull-up game, and then I See You Queen. All right, available on all streaming platforms. That's Red Cup Reggie with the pregame.
What are you playing this off of, Eric? Are you getting any streams? Are you getting this off of Apple Music?
I'm actually playing. I thought we discussed this. I'm a Spotify guy. What's going on, man? Are you getting paid by Apple Music?
Like he's sponsored by them on the lower side right now.
Hey, Andrew, bring some of those dollars over here, man.
Gave him a bag.
Yeah. Steve Jobs over here, huh?
I need you to stop talking about Spotify, Eric. It's not good for my look.
He's like, you can mention Tidal every once in a while, but that's about it. Spotify, no. And notice none of us brought up Pandora not once.
Oh, man. Dude, they're slept on.
I got a reason why I ain't bring them up.
Let's talk about it. Why have you not brought up Pandora?
Me or your homie?
Reggie, you're the guest.
Okay.
So forget Andrew. We can mute him right now.
Okay, so the streaming platform I use, they sometimes send you a list of the like digital stores that had the most questions.
Yes.
Pandora gave me hell, bro.
Oh, okay.
They are the ones that was like, hey, what company owns your UPC? What company owns your ISRC? I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Pandora gave me. Oh my gosh, that was the biggest headache.
Makes me happy that I don't mess with Pandora. And
I don't like them either.
Yeah.
Let me take that back. I like y'all because y'all got my music, but I don't like y'all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But all right. One more thing, real quick. The reason why I was asking you to stop the songs, I should have said this earlier. One of the unique things about this project, track number 2, 3, and the last one, 6, the second verse is open for other artists to hop on.
Oh.
So I purposely left the second verse open so people can jump on there and throw their own twist on the song.
Let them know why. That was kind of a thing back in the day with mixtapes, right?
See, you get...
Yes. Oh,
That's
man.
why I love this man.
Yeah.
He get it.
Yeah.
He get it. You know what I mean?
Man. Nothing like a smoke sesh with your boys hotboxing an old Camry and being like, oh, we got 2 minutes of instrumentals on this track. Let's go.
Exactly. Right. So it's it's a second verse, then a chorus come back on. So just spit your verse and put your own twist on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Spit your 16 or whatever you got.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, that's love. That's
sweet.
so much love for the culture. That's awesome, bro. That's a tip of the hat.
You said the magic word. See, you get it. It's for
Yeah.
the cult. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
exactly.
nobody do that no more.
Yeah. You get it's very rare. I mean, even sometimes when certain artists will go for 16 bars on a beat. Sometimes, usually they would let it kind of fade out. Nowadays, as soon as they don't want that loop to get recycled, basically.
Right.
So as soon as the track, their verse ends, fade out. And it's like, you can't get no loop off of that, which is, I get it, but...
Come on, man. That's not hip hop.
What hip hop is copyright criminals, am I right?
Exactly. We pirates.
Let's go.
We the modern pirates.
The only thing is, he drinks cognac, I drink whiskey, and Andrew, you still probably drink rum, right?
I like whiskey too. Whiskey's
All right.
pretty good.
What's your whiskey of choice?
Sir, Canadian Miss is a whiskey, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I like Canadian Miss.
Okay.
I like Canadian Miss.
Andrew, what you working on?
Honestly, I usually go with Maker's Mark, so that's my go-to.
That's not bad.
That's not a bad
bro.
one. It's not
That's
a bad.
not bad either.
I always grab that Scottish whiskey. Was it Buchanas?
Never had that
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Yeah. It
How's
looks
that?
like it's good. It's good. I like it a little bit more than Jameson. It's not so sweet and stuff. So
I hate Jameson.
Yeah.
I hate
Is it too
Jameson.
sweet for you or what?
It feel like I'm swallowing a bunch of needles and tree bark. I don't like Jameson.
How do you feel about that, Andrew? I feel like, are you a Jameson fan, Andrew?
It's my dad.
Oh,
It's my
okay,
dad.
okay.
That makes sense.
That
Then.
makes sense.
That makes sense.
So Andrew's probably happy. He's like, yeah, take that, Dad.
Yeah, he doesn't get it.
He doesn't
dude,
get it.
I love putting it. Just nice, like someone on some ice. That's usually what I'll drink, like some Maker's Mark. It's just good, dude. I like sipping on it and just kicking back with it. Like that's usually that's probably what I'll do right after this. And just watching TV. Dude. Go to bed.
All right, man. We'll have to cheers. I think I have like a Jameson IPA that I bought on sale the other day, so I'll have to cheers you with that when I get home. But we got about 4 minutes before we have to get out of here. Reggie, do you want to let the listeners know one more time where they can find all your stuff and let them know where to plug in at?
Yes. So you can find Red Cup Reggie, the pregame, on all streaming platforms. Just type in Red Cup Reggie, the pregame. It should pop up. It's everywhere. Stream it. Run the numbers up. Sipping on Branson. That's track 5 on the project. That video's out. I'm going back home to Baltimore, to my hometown, at the end of this month to shoot the Red Cup intro talking. When I hit Houston October 29th, I'm shooting the pull-up game because that's a Houston-inspired song. Rest in peace to Pimp C.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the slabs in that video, the cars and the trunks, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you feel me? So, yeah.
Gripping wood grain.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
I almost said whooping grip grain.
Yeah.
What you do?
Grain gripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Diamonds up against the wood. And you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Nah,
You don't want to shout out your girlfriend that you always talk about?
This dude be going in on you.
Yeah. He's made it all episode.
Today, all right. Don't make it awkward, man. She doesn't deserve a shout out today.
No. Okay.
Not today. What? She's in the doghouse.
Yeah. Oh, with Baha Men. I believe, as well. Yeah. So
I'm on the couch this week, but no, dude.
He said I'm on the couch
Like,
this week.
He's
again,
couch
thanks for
surfing.
coming by. Yeah, I'm hopping.
yeah, thanks again,
Oh,
Reggie.
gosh.
Appreciate you, man, for coming by. Appreciate that.
Oh,
Yeah,
and real quick, I'm dropping like 3 more projects this year.
Let's go.
But you know, November is National Hip Hop History Month.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
November, I'm dropping another project. So with your blessing, I'll be back again November.
Oh
to
man,
promote
we
that.
would.
And that's gonna be
Wow.
ball. That's gonna be ball heavy.
Yes. Okay.
Let's
Andrew,
go.
Andrew's a
Ball
little bit.
heavy.
Andrew, a little bit more of the boss. Andrew, is it cool? Can we have Reggie back on, please?
You know what?
Please, is that cool?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got it. We'd be happy to have you back on, man. You're always a pleasure.
Of course,
and
man,
the
that'd be
jams.
awesome.
Yes, of course. And I want to shout out before I get out of here, Andrew's girlfriend, Antonia. Oh, hey. Yeah, let's go. Yep. Andrew, you always have
man. I needed
wonderful
that
things
one.
to say about her. You always brag about her. You're such a good boyfriend, Andrew. You kill it, man. And also, I will shout out my lady who's texted me and let me know she's tuned in. So shout out to Abigail. Thank you, Abigail, for tuning in. You're the best. All right. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Don't forget, we're here every Wednesday on KCAA Radio and KCARadio.com. All streaming platforms. Palmtrees and Progress presents. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Later.